welcome Scorpio to your March 2016 Taroscope reading with me. Guys, thanks for tuning in and taking the time to hear the messages and connect. We are using the Morgan Greer cards in front of you because I love the essence and the vibration of colour that they work with as well. We are doing a 7-card spread this month, a little bit more in depth, and it's called the Mystic 7, which I think suits you guys particularly well. We are also using the gemstones of the month of March, and your gemstones are this beautiful moonstone, which has this gorgeous opaque rainbow soft gentle hue to it, as well as this beautiful ball amethyst crystal. Amethysts are very much about healing, peace, calm, serenity. The balls or the orb energy offer clarity into seeing into the future planes of life, and into the past perspectives as well. And again, I think that energy suits the Scorpio psyche. So enjoy this beautiful crystal energy that you have in your reading. March is a very busy month astronomically. We have 2 eclipses, the first on the 9th of March and the second on the 24th. The eclipses will be powerful and they can have resonant energy vibrating through our systems, us and the planet, for months on either side. As well, we have 2 comets that are going to be passing Earth in the same time frame as the eclipses, adding to the congestion and the combobulation of energy. We also have just turned into the Chinese zodiac for 2016, which is the year of the monkey. The monkey is quite a gregarious, ambitious and adventurous energy, but 2016 is the fire monkey. The fire monkey is the least desirable because he shows a lot of agitation. So we see 2016 as being that type of energy around us. So let's learn how to work with it and have it flow as smooth as possible. So guys, I'm going to shuffle the cards for you and see what turns up. So this is for Scorpio for March 2016. I'm trying to shuffle a little bit to the side because I notice when I do this, the camera's auto zoom kind of gets really intense and it looks a little bit, makes you feel a bit giddy looking at it. So this is for Scorpio for 2016 March. There we are. So 7 cards, I will work through them and tell you what they mean as we go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're also looking at the colours that are prevalent for the reading, and I see you guys have got a yellowy orange seems to be jumping out, and I'm getting a lot of that for the month. I think of yellow and orange as being the sacral and solar plexus chakras, which can require unblocking or strengthening both at the physical and emotional levels. And when we bring that strength in, we really create much more prosperity and chances of success and moving forward. So if we start with the first card here, this is the current situation. The second card are the obstacles. The third card is the aspiration. The fourth card is what needs to be awakened. The fifth card is what lies behind you. The sixth card is the next stage. And the seventh card is what will be. So let's just move into the first card for you. We see that you're starting the month off with this 5 of Cups, and it's your sign. You've got 2 cups, your watery type energy, 3 rods, and a major arcana, and a pentacles. So the current situation as you rock on into March, some of you could be feeling a little bit sad or pondering in the past of situations or relationships that you feel you've had a heart connection to one way or another, and they may have moved on or changed direction or just not be the way you wanted them to be, and you're feeling that kind of loss or sadness about it. And it can be business or career or personal relationships, but what you're failing to notice is what's behind you and also what's ahead of you. You're kind of not opening your vision enough. So when we lift our heads off the ground or our eyes off the ground and look up and out, we have so much more vision and we can see so much more scope and availability. And that's really what this card reminds us to do. Yes, sometimes we feel a bit of sorrow about things that come to pass when possibly we didn't want them to, or we weren't ready to let them go. But then we must look and see all of the other opportunities around us as well. And there is still plenty of support, love, nurturing, caring, and there is a way forward and there's activity when you get to look up and see this action in front of you. So I guess to start the month it seems a little bit grey or blur, but we see much more light and activation through the rest of the month anyhow. Now the second card is the obstacles card, and it is the wish card, so it's number 9, the 9 of cups. So there's something in here that is blocking your wishes coming true, or your ability to manifest your wishes, your dreams, or your desires. Now part of it could be this could be this feeling that you've got that you're not looking up and you're not looking out broad enough, and I think that's the message I'm getting here. I've said it earlier, don't pinpoint your focus, expand it, expand your view of the possibilities around you, expand your horizons, your friends, your networking capacities, expand your imagination, your passion, your desires, open them all up and let the universe bring them into you. And I think that's a way of you moving through obstacles or blocks that you've got around you at the moment. So that's a really nice message. Even though this card would be nicer in a different position, we're still getting a nice message on how to move forward. And I think, Scorpio, you have had it tough for a while. It's just the way the planets have been aligning and the way the fates work out. But you're not alone. Most everyone on the planet is under fire for one thing or another. So we're all going through arduous times and heavy work and lots of learning and, you know, the yucky stuff. There's no way out of it. So we grow and we learn and we work through it. The third one is your aspiration, and it's the Queen of Pentacles. Now this could be a woman that you are attracted to, or a person, doesn't have to be a woman, but someone who exudes this energy, and it's often an earth sign type of energy. So your Virgo, your Capricorn and your Taurian type energy. It could also be, given this is your aspiration, she holds the key to finances and stability with money. So maybe you have an aspiration here that's to do with career or finances or businesses, something along those lines, and she might be a person who could help you as well. So there's either the possibility that she's going to come into your life, or you're attracted to her, or you want to do work with her one way or another. So as I say, it can be personal relationships, either romantically inclined or just friendships, or it can be to do with career and finances. So some of you, either way, have got this aspiration to gain this success. And again, it's about finding a way through any obstacles that might be blocking it and opening your vision so that you can see all perspectives and as many viewpoints as you can, so that your aspirations can be achieved. Number 4, what needs to be awakened? Well, the Queen of Rods is a fire sign type of energy, so maybe she's about passion and desire and sensuality and excitement, and drive and creativity. So this is what needs to be awakened within you. You need to fire up those engines and get really passionate. And Scorpio, you're an incredibly passionate zodiac sign. You've got probably more passion than any of the others combined. So something about this needs to fire up that energy and get the fire going, literally, and use that to get past these obstacles and to set into your aspirations, dreams and desires that you're aiming for. Let go of this grey muck over here. Don't be worried about that's just a small part of a step and a stage as you move forward. But this is the one to ignite. She is also particularly clairvoyant. She's connected to spirituality, so she listens to intuition, your gut feeling, your inner thoughts, your spiritual connection, because again you're very spiritual and often very psychic. This could also be talking about the balance of female and male energies, so the feminine and masculine coming together. And interestingly enough, at the end of the reading we are doing a goddess card. I might pan that out a little bit for you because I'll have to move them up. We're doing a goddess card energy, and that is all about that divine energy that comes in and connecting with it. There's a big message here about the chakras as well, getting the strength back into your life, the charisma and the energy, and we can do that with the orange colours and the yellows, and it's those two chakra energy fields I was talking about. So bringing harmony into those and clearing any blockages. The next card, number 5, is what lies behind you. Now, interestingly enough, this can be looked upon as a period of time where you might have felt reclusive or wanting to be alone, contemplating your own inner thoughts or where you're going or who you are or what life means to you. But this is looking behind. So we're talking about this is passing through now. You've spent perhaps some time alone in contemplation and sort of sorting out how you feel about situations in life and where you might want to head yourself. And there's also indication that there's illumination, and especially at the third eye chakra opening, or that spiritual awareness and awakening time in your life. It can also mean that it's just been a little bit quiet in relation to a lot of things, finances, jobs, career, relationships, everything, but that's in the past. So what's coming next? This is the next stage. And again we've got the rod energy just like over here, and this is the ignition of rapid movement, pace, creativity, excitement, investment in things. Often it's the possibility of new romance coming into your life. So, and it sits beneath this card here. So some of you might be interested in a earth sign person, and you might be going to make a move on that, or if you were contemplating it, you may as well give it a go. It can literally mean new romance or new relationships. It can mean new job career opportunities coming, so a good time to apply for jobs for you guys. It can also mean air travel, so trips overseas. It's a good positive card, and it means quick, swift action. It's fast, it's rapid. There's no dilly-dallying when this one turns up. It creates a movement forward. So if we look at this final card, the 3 of Wands, we see him, and this is the what will be, or the sort of outcome energy card, and we see him looking into the future, but at the same time he's also looking back on this month. So somehow he is definitely addressing issues that have been in the past to bring him into the future. So perhaps contemplation, and perhaps what he has learned or what he has been through, what he wishes, his aspirations, all of these things combined are what's going to take him forward. And the 3 of Rods is often known as the career or creative energy, and oftentimes this shows us the thought of pondering where your future is, especially with jobs, and there's the potentiality for it to move further afield or out of the current area that you might be in. This could be geographically or metaphysically speaking. You might opt to be changing the direction of your career or thinking of a different location. There's definitely creativity around him here, and so he gets inspiration of sorts, but sometimes again there isn't complete balance because he has still not perhaps learnt the lesson of widening his vision. He is looking only in front of him and not seeing again what is behind him. So your reading is re-emphasising this energy of opening your vision and your view, looking further afield and not forgetting what stands behind you. And it feels to me like this is support from people one way or another, or knowledge you've gleaned, or even just the strength and tenacity to get through whatever it is you're bothered about or worried about. So I still think it's a really nice reading, and there's lots of messages there for you about broadening your expansive view and your horizons, and gleaning support from yourself and knowing that you have the strength and also people around you to help, and that there is creativity and action coming. So I think all round, Scorpio, it's actually still a pretty good one, especially given how busy the month of March is going to be. So let's put these aside and see what goddess energy cards you are going to receive. And I think because that first card in your drawer was a 5, I'm going to shuffle these and then pick the 5th card down, and that's what's going to be your goddess message for the month. Something for you to focus on and really bring into fruition, utilise the energies of the message. So let's see what it's going to be. One, two, it's this one here. Aracura, blossoming. Isn't that nice? And you've got this beautiful, you've got both of those colours in there, which is really nice. Nice synchronicity coming together for you. And I'll just move it into there. So it is about opening, spirituality, insight, connectedness, and just letting you know you are just getting started and that change is on its way. And the more you open up and the larger you let that perspective become, and the more you can see, the further afield you will be able to travel in every single dimension and direction and at every level. So I think that's a powerful way for you to have ended quite a positive, insightful reading. Insightful but very determined, like the messages that were coming were really, listen, that was the feeling I was getting. So welcome to your March reading, Scorpio, and enjoy those beautiful energies and the knowledge that comes through the cards and the crystals, the colours and the vibrations. Thanks for joining me, and I wish you all a very happy and safe March. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, follow the links below the video. I do have a little bit of a wait time for readings. My estimated time of waiting can be up to 10 days or more. So anyhow, that's as it is. So take care everyone. Ka kite anoa, much aroha, namaste.